Hi Sagittarius, I'm Nick. This is my channel, Nick Loves. This is going to be your June mid-month love reading. So starting mid-month June till the end of June, but it can carry on into July because energy is fluid and all that stuff. Okay, so I'll be doing the same thing I usually do, pulling a few cards on one side, a few cards on the other side. You will pick and choose which side is for you, and then the other side is for the person you're dealing with right now or will be dealing with in the future around that time frame. Okay, this applies to both men and women, whatever your preference is. If you like men, women, both, doesn't matter. If you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, in a situationship, whatever the case is, doesn't matter. I'm here to help you out. The link to the extended reading will be in the description box below. I know sometimes people ask, like, where is it? I'm not sure. It's in the description box, or I might also copy and paste it onto and pin it in the comments so it's easy for you to find. Okay, and if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is a piece of Pisces. Okay, so before I get started, you guys, I want you to relax. You know what time it is. Put yourself in a quiet space. Hopefully you're away from people, away from noise. Get some water, get some tea, coffee, whatever floats your boat. And I want you to take a second right now to kind of work on your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Do it a couple of times and close your eyes and keep your eyes closed. I'm going to be spritzing you with some love potion that I've infused with my love and energy and essence. And as I'm spritzing you, I want you guys to imagine in your mind all the things that I'm saying out loud coming into your life and you feeling it, experiencing it as if it's happening right now. So what would love look like for you? What is your dream love life? What is your dream career? What is your dream, I don't know, anything, all those things. Paint a picture in your mind of what it would look like to you, okay? So for all my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, males and females, let's please bring them lots of love, peace, happiness, healing, abundance, a good partner, make their wishes come true. It smells like organic roses. I wish you guys could smell it. If not, just imagine it. It smells beautiful. Okay, so hopefully the vibe and the mood is set now. And we're gonna get started with an oracle card. I think this is called the Spirit Animal deck or something like that. So let's see what messages the angels have for you for mid-month June. Let's see. What messages do we have for all my Sagittarius to start off, please? What messages do we have for them? What messages do you have for all my Sagittarius? Let's send them good energy, positive, light, healing, all good things. Messages for them. What do they need to know? What's the most important thing they need to know right now? Let's see. Okay, so you got the mountain goat. So let's see, it says, there's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. Okay, that may make sense to some of you right now. If not, it'll make sense a little bit later. But there's a little bit of imbalance there. I need to tip the scale so it's nice and balanced, but we'll see how that fits into our reading. So to save time, you guys, I did pre-shuffle already and lay out the cards, and I'll show them to you right now, and then we'll get right into it, okay? So starting on this end, which I believe is for you, Sagittarius, we have the Two of Pentacles, and then the Empress. That's funny this comes out, right? And the whole imbalance thing. And then the Two of Wands. Okay, cool. And then your overall emotion card is creative. Nice, nice. And then for the other person here, we have the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Okay, and then their overall emotion card is longing. Missing you. I'm missing you. All right, and then the mutual emotion between the two of you is respectful. I love this. Can't have a good relationship without respect first. Okay. So I thought that was really funny how we got the mountain goat and it's talking about something's out of balance in your life. And lo and behold, the first card for you is the Two of Pentacles, which is the energy of kind of like maybe being indecisive, or you're doing a little bit too much, or you don't know which to do or where to go. You may be deciding between like two different things. I feel like maybe you've been trying to, there's some new creative project or some new idea that you want to get started on, or you've been kind of bouncing around and I don't know if you started it yet, or if you just started and you're like still kind of like not sure if it's the right thing. Also, some of you I think could be going back and forth about a decision, like, do I want to have children? Do I want to have a family? Do I want to get pregnant, or do I want my wife or my boyfriend to get pregnant, vice versa? Because I feel like there's this aspect of you, like part of you wants to have a family and you know, be all in love and all that stuff, and then another aspect of you wants to take on something different. Maybe you want to travel, maybe you want to like do something crazy, like you want to focus more on like this career, this creative project that or hobby that can turn into a future career or something like that. Or I just feel like there's a lot of like indecision, and maybe there's one aspect of your life that you're focusing too much on, and so the other one doesn't have as much attention, and that's why the scales are like this. Whereas if you need to find maybe a little equal balance, so it's both like this and not one way up and the one's way down. Okay, and some of you, I'm feeling that you could be working 2 jobs. If not, you're looking for another job, or you're deciding between 2 different jobs or 2 different like 2 different careers possibly right now. And then also I feel like there could have been some opportunity that was presented to you, and it was, you got a few of them, and so you're kind of deciding where to go, which one you want to take up. And you're having a little bit trouble with that, because I feel for some of you it may be like, oh well, this work pays me more, but then this other one is closer to home. A lot of different factors. Okay, so you're kind of like having trouble deciding which one you should take or which route you should go. Okay, and then for others, you know, in regards to love, maybe you are talking to multiple people and you're having trouble deciding which, you know, where you should direct your energy towards more. Or maybe you're like, I kind of like them both and I don't know like who I like more. I'm not sure. I don't want to break someone's heart. I don't want to be a player, but I'm having trouble deciding which person I actually feel more drawn to. And then I'm feeling here with the Empress that you are feeling really good about yourself. I feel like you've been taking good care of yourself, or that's what you're gonna start to be doing, like maybe taking care of your like hair, your skin, your fitness, going to the gym, buying new clothes, new outfits. But I feel like it's more so just to empower yourself, to build self-confidence, and just show yourself self-love, whatever that means to you. Everyone does self-love, perform self-love in a different way. But I think you're really trying to give a lot of, you're trying to love your body and your mind, your spirit a lot. And that's really important, you guys. At the same time, a lot of you, if you're female, you could be very fertile. Or if you're not, if you're past that age, maybe you are thinking about a family or combining families with someone, or getting a new pet. Maybe you want a new pet, a new dog, cat, whatever, hamster, whatever. And then for my males, if you are dealing with a female, let's say she could be like an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, Libra. She may be really fertile, so if you're not trying to have children or get her pregnant, be careful, okay? At the same time, I do feel that there is a part of you that, there's a big part of you that wants to create something. You're embodying a lot of like, you're feeling very caring, very nurturing, very loving, and that's your main focus right now. That's what you're embodying right now. You have a lot of love in and all around you, and it's hard because you have so much love, but you don't know where exactly to direct that love to, because there may be 2 different people maybe, or 2 different things, like your work life, your career, and then your love life, and you don't know, okay, well, I feel like I have to pick one or the other, but you don't have to pick one or the other. You can have a good balance of both, okay? And then here with the 2 of Wands, I feel like some of you are thinking of traveling or going to visit someone across the body of water. So I feel like maybe long distance, or you're going to visit someone, or you're going on a mission, or going on, I don't know, like a vacay or something, but I feel like you are going somewhere. If not, you're waiting for someone to come visit you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here, and I feel like it's long distance for most of you. But 2 here is repeated twice, and that's all about like partnership, you and another person, duality, keep staying positive. So there's a lot of there's duality here that you're going back and forth. And I guess Gemini season can kind of be confusing because your mind's like, want to do this, want to do that, and you're already a mutable sign, right? Mutable fire, so it kind of adds to that. But I feel like it's going to be really important for you to try to focus your energy on like one thing, but at the same time, if both things are very important to you, you can have a good equal balance of both, as long as you kind of know how to find that medium, which I feel like you can. It's just a matter of being organized and setting your priorities in a way that kind of gives both equal attention, okay? And again, I know that could be hard depending on what your situation is, but it's definitely possible. Your mutual emotion here is creative. Love it. Okay, it says imaginative, inventive, expressive. So there is something that you really are feeling very passionate about, and you're feeling like you're really good at. There's this new talent maybe, or you're just feeling like you want to spice things up. You want to try something new. You're feeling you have this like new source of inspiration. So whatever it is that you're trying to do, I would say just go for it. Just make sure your energy and your attention is not scattered all over the place. Find a good balance, okay? Because I feel like whoever you're dealing with, or you will be dealing with in the future, I think they get the sense that maybe your priorities are somewhere else, or maybe like you don't give them enough attention. That's what it seems like the energy is overall, because it seems like they're missing you, or like they want to speak to you, they want communication with you, and maybe they haven't been able to get a lot of communication or feedback from you. But let's look into it. So on their end, we saw the 9 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so this is someone who, they're serious, okay? They're looking for their last cup. You see how he has 9 cups? There's just one more to reach the 10, which is 10 of Cups is like fulfillment, long-term commitment, all that stuff. So they're just looking for their last cup, their last person to, you know, complete their life pretty much. And so I feel like this is someone who is actually very content with who they are, content with their life. They're happy. I feel like they have everything set. This is probably someone who maybe is successful, or they just have, you know, they have everything set. They're just missing that person, love in their life. And so they feel like, you know, I have all these things going on for me and I'm ready. I feel fulfilled. I feel like I have a lot to give. I feel like I have a lot to offer to someone. And so they're very someone who wants kind of like, they get straight to the point. Like they want direct communication with you. They want to know like right away. King of Swords, someone who's very charming but very communicative. Did I say that right? Communicative? Okay, whatever. But you know what I mean. They know how to communicate really well. They have good charm about them, and this is someone who really is not afraid to ask questions. They want to know the truth. They're all about logic, the mind, and they really want to get more out of you. I think they want to talk to you more. They feel like they don't know you enough yet, maybe, or they're not getting the answers that they want. And I feel this because we have here the 4 of Swords. And this is the energy of someone who is kind of resting, you know, maybe just sleeping, taking a breather, getting away from the noise and, you know, outside things. And so they're just at home. I feel like this person is at home. They're bored. They're waiting for your call. They're waiting for you to text them. They're just like, they've just been like laying there like, okay, when is Sagittarius gonna call me? Or like, they said they'd be ready at this time and they're not. Like, what's going on? I feel like they're bored waiting around, but I feel like they're willing to wait for you because they seem like someone who's really set. Again, the energy I'm getting is someone who's very like, they know their worth, they know they have a lot to offer, and they're not someone who wants to just like mess around and go out and like date multiple people, or like they don't want to like spread their energy like that. They just want to focus on one person, and so they're willing to just kind of like be patient, suck it up, and just wait for you. But I think they're thinking a lot right now, and they're waiting for you. They're waiting patiently for you, and I think it's because you haven't been able to decide, or maybe you haven't been able to give them the kind of attention that they expect or that they want from you. And I'm not saying you're doing it intentionally. Maybe this is like you have no idea that they're feeling like this, but I think they want more communication from you. They want to talk to you. I think they're waiting. The two of you are not together right now. Like, you're at a distance probably. Maybe they're waiting for you to come visit them, or they're waiting for you to let them know that they can come visit you, or vice versa, something like that. Because they seem to not be with you right now at the moment. Their overall emotion card is longing. Okay, and as you can see in the image, like, the lady looks kind of miserable, right? She's just like waiting there, like looking at pictures and letters. That's their energy. They're at home, they're bored, they're just like, okay, I'm tired of Netflix. I've already seen every show, every movie, every documentary. I'm bored of this. They may or may not know that you have some kind of like thing you're working on, or maybe you're very career oriented or focused, or there's some creative project that you're working on that you really are. Sorry, someone called, so it cut off my video. It's so annoying. Okay, but what was I saying? I forget. But the mutual emotion between the two of you is respectful. I like this. I haven't seen this come out for anyone yet. It says deferential, courteous, admiring. So I think you guys are both very, you respect each other's time, and I think they may or may not understand or know that you have like different things you're trying to work on, and so that's why your energy is kind of all over the place possibly, or not giving them the attention that they need. And so they know they don't have a reason, like they can't be mad at you, and they're giving you space. Maybe they're giving you space. They understand that you're busy. Like, let's say maybe this person is like self-employed and they have a lot of free time, or they have a flexible schedule, right? And they can call, they can text you almost any time of the day. But maybe your schedule is really busy. Like, maybe you have a 9 to 5, or you go to school and you work, and it's hard for you. You can't call or text them like all at any time. But so when they're available, you're not always available, and they're always available. So I think it's kind of frustrating for them, but they understand that, you know, you have your life and you have priorities. But I think that's why they're kind of just at home and they're bored, and they're like kind of waiting around, waiting to hear from you. But at the same time, I think they do admire your drive and your work ethic, and, you know, you pushing yourself and trying to do a bunch of different things. And I think they want to help support you. Like, they support your dreams and goals, and they want to help support your dreams and goals, but I think they just want to feel more included in your life. They want to feel like you love them, like you care about them. And maybe I think they want to have a talk to you about future plans, about maybe family, or, you know, like, where is this going to take us in regards to love? Like, how do you feel about me? I feel like this is someone who is probably going to be asking you that, or maybe there's someone who asks you a lot of questions like, do you love me? Do you care about me? And you may be like, yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? Of course I do. And they're like, well, you don't tell me, so I don't know. And you're like, of course I do. Stop being silly. But they need reassurance. They need to hear your words. They need to hear you say it. And again, it may be hard because maybe you're busy, or you just have a lot of things going on. But I think just giving them that reassurance is something that they just need to kind of make them feel better, even if it's just a little text like, I'm thinking of you, like, or like, hey, I'm really, really busy, but I'm thinking of you, just want to let you know, and I'll call you or text you as soon as I'm available, or I'm done with this and this and this. Okay, their overall energy is like the King of Swords, and you're being represented by the Empress. Okay, so they're taking on the air energy, like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you're taking on the more earth-like energy, or like a Taurus, Libra, Pisces. But the Empress, you know, just beautiful, creative, a creator. When you see the Empress, people, they think she's beautiful. Like when you see, think of a pregnant lady. Usually pregnant women have this glow, right? They're like glistening, like they just they breathe life. You just, I don't know, you just, whenever you see a pregnant lady, usually for me, or I guess most people, like, oh, look at her belly, like, you know. So I feel like the way that they see you is someone who's really beautiful or handsome, someone who's very attractive. So they find you super attractive and they can't get enough of you. And so they want to get to know you. They're like, hey, like asking you a lot of questions. They want to get reassurance from you. And they feel like maybe you don't give them enough attention. Okay, so that's what they're looking for from you. So there's just a little bit of imbalance here that you just need to kind of work on. I don't think it's nothing really major I'm not seeing any big problems here or any fights or anything like that. They're just like little things you need to work on, priorities, organization, getting your schedule, arranging your schedule in a way that's balanced and it's not just like too much of one thing and not enough of the other thing. Also, make sure you're eating well this month. I feel like you need a lot of vitamin C. Try to eat a lot of colored, bright fruits and vegetables like greens. Fruits and vegetables are like yellow, orange, stuff like that. I feel like it's going to be really good for you, especially if you are working really hard or you are, you know, your energy is all over the place. You need to get a lot of fuel and vitamins from these different fruits and vegetables, okay? And let's see here. Overall, I'm feeling like you're getting a lot of attention and you're kind of, you have this glow about you that people are going to be noticing you a lot this month or like towards the end of June. And that can be also something that kind of throws you off a little bit because you know, people are all around you or they want to talk to and get to know you and you're trying to focus on other things. So it kind of derails you a little bit. So just make a list, prioritize your schedule, organize everything well, and don't forget to, you know, send a little text or make a little phone call. It can be 2 minutes, 5 minutes, just to reassure that person that, you know, you're busy, you're not just ignoring them, you didn't forget about them, and that you care about them, you're thinking about them. And that's really all I feel like they're going to need, just like a simple message just to know that you're thinking about them. I feel like that's like all the reassurance that they need, because I feel kind of bad. Like I feel like they're at home bored or like they're really missing you and they want to see you, they want to talk to you, they want to hear your voice, and all they have is like pictures and text messages to, you know, look at in the meantime. So send them a call right now or send them a text if this is someone you're already talking to, because they just want to hear from you. Okay, in the extended reading, we're going to look a little bit further, find a little bit more about this person, what they're looking, what they want from you, what they're thinking about you, how they feel about you, if this is something worth investing your time into, and then what the future holds between the two of you, okay? Because I feel like they are really serious about you. They just need you to communicate a little bit better with them. And that's what they're waiting on. Okay, so if you guys are interested, you could join me in the extended reading. The link will be below. If not, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post if you enjoy my videos. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Sending you lots of love, peace, happiness, healing, and abundance. Take care.